YouTube, new family, what is going on? Daniel here for another video. I want to make this one quickly. Um, Even though my ego did not want to, there's something I want to talk about. Well, two things. And one of them is more important for me, something I feel more. It's giving me positive anger. It's made me see why this path is the most important one. And, you know, the importance of not letting the devil in and not letting the devil in your house. And that is fear. Yesterday, I had a day where was good, lower frequency. I was Sunday, you could say things are in the world, but I made the right decision going to bed early on Saturday, so I had pretty good frequency in the morning. I was able to make a good video that you guys maybe saw, and also killed a big fear. Speaking with one of the ones I'm seeing is women, because before, as I mentioned before, I had this thing with lust, losing myself in women, and the devil was using women as his tool to get to me. So, ever since then, I always question, am I really saved? Can I get lost in this again? And every time, I am speaking with somebody, I always give a feeling to it because, the whole thing with a soulmate, meeting somebody is something that, I've been overthinking. I've got better with that as well. And, I've killed more fears with that, but there's still something there that I have to kill, that feeling, the addiction to that feeling, because it's really just speaking with somebody and God will put in somebody when it's time. But, for me, it's just getting over that fear of, am I saved? Because I am saved, but the devil wants to tell me I'm not because, he used that to his advantage with me, the lust that I was lost in for many years. But that, as well as, I missed. Um, Woke up this morning at 4:41. My alarm was for 4:40. Somehow, I'm not sure what it was. Didn't hear the first bit of the alarm, and then I woke up for the second part. But the thing is, doesn't matter. It's a miss. Even if it's a minute over, it's a miss. So that is because of decisions. So yesterday I went to a social, and I told myself I would leave at 9, but I ended up leaving at 10. Um, and that went against my new habit, which is, I'm seeing. I told myself 10 for new bedtime, but it's actually 9:30, because everything has a consequence. And this lifestyle, you have to make the right choices. You know, Being a minute, an hour ahead, or an hour over is still a wrong choice. It affects your frequency, and like I said, even yesterday when I made the good choice of going to bed, there was still lower frequencies. So I'm realizing on those days, when if it's frequency around the world or whatever it is, I have to go to bed earlier. 9:30 is my time. I could even go to bed 9, sometimes 8:30 if I need it. But yesterday I let the night slip away. But one thing that happened as well was fear. So salsa dancing. There was a moment where we were people's birthday, two women's birthday. And essentially what they do there is like a common tradition, like everyone makes a circle and, the two women go in the middle and everyone dances with them and the guys switch. And yeah, I let fear stop me from switching. I know this seems relevant and small and like why you mentioned this, but for me, it's almost like a thing I have now, like an anger, like, how can I have a fear that I killed in the morning, speaking with women, something that was like big for me, to letting that happen. I even was speaking with my brother about it. I'm like, I killed that fear. Now it's like, you know, um, it's almost like I was asking for another one, and another one presented itself, and I let the devil in my house, and essentially, stay there. And that's what I want this video to be about. Like, you can't let the devil in your house. I made a video about this, um, and mentioned that any devil you let in your house and it stays there will be given, and will be almost like a guest in those closest to you, their houses. Your kids you have, even your spouse. When you become one flesh, I feel like, especially when you know have sex as well. I believe, devils enter those houses. So you take on the energy of those people around you. Um, Not fully, of course. Maybe the one with spouses is a bit too much, but the kids for sure. The kids is something that, as a man, if you do not remove those devils in your house, they will be put in your kids' houses. So not sure what that devil is with me and the dancing. The ego, was telling me, oh, you're not a good enough dancer yet. Let them dance, and you'll go to the next one, and like just telling me that, yeah, lack that I'm not enough, that I still don't know enough moves, but like, does that matter? It's like the people are gonna watch and all this stuff. It's fake. It's stories. So the fact that I didn't kill it motivates me now to kill even more. And as well as not gonna make this video because the ego was telling me like, why would you say this? And like you don't have to be that honest, but I do because this is a lifestyle that I'm gonna teach others, and I'm gonna have students. So if I'm not honest and show, me as an example, because my life is, what I teach, my lifestyle, then you know it's something that doesn't make sense to do. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'm doing it authentically and give my best frequency. And authenticity is the highest frequency. But most importantly, if I make a mistake, I have to admit it and not shy away from it or the devil give me regret. I'm gonna give it to the world. I give all my stories to the world. Even now you guys know the fear, the thing that I have to attack the most, but also what wrong decisions can do. Even 1 minute, like I said, is stillness, and it's something that, yeah, I'm seeing has to be on point. Everything has to be on point. So the fear though is the one for some reason that's bothering me the most because, yeah, I don't want the devil in my house. Like it's like it's it's like this like thing I have of like why to let that happen, even though it's very small and insufficient. I have to let it go, but I know now like, yeah, it lowers your frequency. It makes you make decisions. Like I believe if I killed that fear, I would have made the right decision to leave earlier. But not making it lowers your frequency. You get more an ego. You believe, oh, I can stay a bit later. It's fine. It's 1 hour. Like I'll get ahead. I'll find a way to uh, like reverse the decision. But you can't reverse decisions. Either you make the right decision or the wrong decision. There's no wrong decision than reversing it with a bunch of good decisions. So a lesson for me, a lesson that Jesus gave me. So thank you, Jesus. And a lesson for you guys that you cannot reverse, a wrong decision, no matter how ahead you think you can get the next day. It's still a decision. So decisions and fear, letting the devil stay in your house is the wrong decision. And like I said, there's one in my house that needs to get out. It's about killing it more. And yeah, this path is the hardest path because it will put a mirror to you, and make you see, am I killing all my fears? Am I letting, the devil in my house? And, it will make you really make the right choices. So, so yeah, now it's about, you know, making the best choices again to get back in power and, get back in the best frequency, give you guys the best wisdom and the best videos. But for this one, this is more of a admitting where I made my mistakes and where the fear still, lingers. And if you see a fear that's lingering for you, everyone knows their fear, even though they don't want to admit it. The ego doesn't want to admit, oh, we don't have fear, and it'll rationalize, you letting the ego rationalize, the fear and say, oh, it's next time and stuff like that. But you have to kill those fears. Like for me, it's like it's still inside, but I have to let it go because I just create a story. So it's perfect. God made me see the consequences. Um, and now I just, move forward and make the right choices and kill the fears, most importantly, because this lifestyle, the habits and making the choices is important, of course. But if you don't kill the fear, like I said, you are not fulfilling your mission and doing, what you're here to do because, yeah, the mission is to kill the fears, to remove the devil from your house. So those after you do not have to have those devils. Like you are here with a sword. God is giving you the Holy Spirit. So you have to just grab the devil by his neck and just be like, you're not coming to the next, like you're not passing by me. Like it's almost like a positive anger. Like now it's like every time it's there, no matter what it is, you have to kill it. Like you have to just grab your sword and just kill the devil there. Like or else he stays there and he invites more and gives you more stories. Because once you kill fear, you rationalize with stories, and then those stories try to give you, an idea of control, a sense of control. So it's just devil, it's fake. So for me, it's who knows what it is I have to do. But when it presents itself, I'm not going to go and chase fear now. But those moments are going to present themselves again, and I have to just, kill it. Like, just kill that devil. And that's what brings you peace. It's not chasing, it's not control. That's fear. It's killing the devil, killing him. That devil that presents itself that day. Like I said, it's not chasing and trying to see, oh, okay, what are my fears? And let me go and control this. It's the fear that presents itself, you kill it. And that will help you with every other area of this life. So the more you kill fear, the more you get in power. The less you kill fear, the less you get in power. No matter how good your habits are, no matter if you're not missing, um, like I said, the thing I saw that affects me more than missing, which is not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure my phone is, highest volume. I believe that was maybe it. Who knows? But what upsets me more is that fear that I let in, because at this point it's like I know the devil's there and I feel him, and it's really the battle with the devil that matters. It's not you against you, as they make you say, or the competition, the people around you. Like the stories that you're getting and the fear is the only thing you have to kill. Everything else is, you could say, secondary, but you have to do it for you and your family. Like thinking, don't do as the devil, but if you have to reflect, it'll make you reflect on do I want it enough for my next generation? Like it's, of course you matter and you have to make their choices for you, but the fear has to go. So that's the most important thing. But anyways, gonna keep reflecting, read the Bible, like go with that story because it's there, and it's like the devil almost feels like it's like making fun in a way. I'm not sure what it is. It's weird, but I'm overthinking it, so I'm gonna let it go, and yeah, just move on. And now more fears, stories will present themselves, but just killing them and getting back in power. So let's go. God bless. Enjoy. I'm doing this on a Monday, so enjoy your week. And yeah, the new habit before 9:30, and most importantly, the fear just killing you. It's going to present itself, I believe, even more. So now it's just about just using that sword and just killing it. Just almost like just killing him, like positive anger. Not letting that fear just dominate you, because everyone has theirs, and you can be brave enough and admit it, or shy away and say, oh, yeah, or let your ego say, oh, I have no fears, but everyone has a fear. So mine, you guys know more of a mine, but yeah, it's about killing it now and being an example so you guys can follow me and be close to me, because, you know, even I'm growing in this path, but the closer you are to me, the closer you get my perspective. And, you have my Instagram to see it, but I've learned a lot, but I'm still learning more. As you know, I'm putting in more work and adding um, more habits, more things that are, trying to align me more and more. So that will align me more and more. As long as I made the right choices. So, anyways, God bless. Hope you guys got some wisdom from this. Like and subscribe if you did. Comment below what your opinion is on this. This is important to know that, those that are watching are getting something from it. But most importantly, like I said, that you're killing that fear and just grabbing the devil by the neck, because that's what we're here to do. So, anyways, God bless. Much love. Enjoy your day. And as always, until next time, I have faith in you guys and keep killing it.